I was going to run some Warframe stuff. Broke out for a good majority of the day. Sorry, today's stream would have been grinding to get Mesa Prime today, but shit got cancelled. So today we're just going to be vibing, trying to get my wukong build down pat. So that all of
Hey, Eternal, you ready for today's deal? I mean deal.
Deliver, man. Anyway, I think I have a couple quests I can do first, but let's just see. Mind a few words. Darvo's there. Harder to me. It's okay. Oh yeah, it's my bow and stuff done. 5 minutes until my dread is done. Kraken's 12 hours. Great, I'll be done by today. Sorry, I'll be done by... I'll be done by today. Just gonna wait 5 minutes. That's actually pretty good. My bow is nearly done. I can start leveling that up while I'm using wukong. Actually happy to.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
Brain dead way to play Wukong? Well, you come to the right place. This Wukong build does have a helmet. I replaced his fourth ability with Gloom. Now everybody knows what Gloom does by now. If you don't know, it slows down enemies and gives you lifesteal. But we don't really care about the lifesteal, we just care about the slow. With my power strength, I get 69% slow. Nice. Now, how does this helmet ability fit with Wukong's kit? If we go to Cloudwalker will, of course, turn you invisible, have you move fast, and if you pass through enemies, it staggers them, opens them up for finishers. That stagger animation will be prolonged thanks to Gloom, since Gloom slows down every enemy action. People usually use this for the iframes and knockback and damage, and also to give you armor, but that doesn't matter. Enemies that are knocked back will take a longer time to get up thanks to Gloom, because again, all animations are slowed. But what makes this even more busted is his Celestial Twin. I am using the Augment Celestial Stomp. It's basically like a budget Rhino Stomp, but synergizes so well with Gloom. As you stomp, it lifts up enemies, suspends them in air. So that animation of them getting lifted up is slowed down, and them falling down is also slowed down, and then getting back up is also slowed. But of course, by the time they even get to the ground, they'll be dead. This is what makes it so busted. So if you want to turn off enemy AI by completely crowd controlling them, then this is the way to go. And this also works on acolytes, completely halting their animation so you can just do whatever you want with them. The only person you gotta watch out for is Violence, but you can easily just Magus Lockdown and take care of him. Now you may be wondering, why did I replace his Iron Staff? Iron Staff is actually his weakest ability. It has a horrible stance. The stance can actually stagger you and slow down your DPS. It has horrible crits, and it desperately needs Arcane Avenger set up for it to get above 100% crit chance. It does have the Band-Aid Fix augment where it gives you more crits the more you kill enemies, but that again is a Band-Aid augment, and you're wasting a slot just to make his staff useful. And let's not forget, it's primarily impact. Alright, let's head over to the Simulacrum and let me show you how this build build works as a whole. Alright, here we are in the simulacra. We'll summon our celestial twin. If you hold down the ability, it will do that stomp. So let's activate our gloom, summon enemies. See, that stagger animation is completely slowed down thanks to gloom. The knockback, enemies take ages to get back up. The stomp completely destroys their animation because they have to get thrown up into the air and fall down. By the time they even get lifted up, they will be dead. But let's take a look at the Warframe build first. Now, there are two loadouts for this build. Well, technically just switch two mods around and replace an arcane. That's about it. Now, the first one is your go-to build. Gloom's Drain is affected by duration, hence why we have Prime Continuity here. Our power strength is at 199% with just Blind Rage alone. Range is increased with Augur Reach and Stretch. Augur Reach and Brief Respite allow you to get shields back if they break, so you can refresh your shield gauge. Prime Sure-Footed at you with the true immortal wukong setup. It is a helmet build that allows so much flexibility and survivability. These builds are mostly catered to an endurance setting, but still work great in regular missions. Just be sure to know how to utilize the abilities and know what they do. This build here is to prove that armor and hell, healing doesn't make you immortal, and are actually useless in these types of situations. This build allows you to be in the thick of things and not worry about dying. You have great survivability, crowd control, damage, and tons of iframes. And if you want to see these builds
Operator,
worked on
my
live,
foundry system has completed a build.
Hey, Dreadstorm. Great. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out what I should do. As you can see, my build's right here, right? It's actually pretty good.
Excellent.
They give me a 522 armor, 197 energy, not nearly 1,000. I have 1,200 health, but it only multiplies when I'm actually in game. Shield is 247. I think that's amazing. And then all of my strength and she range are 100%. This build, I think it's horrible build, of course, because I haven't nowhere near maxed out the things I obviously need to max out on. Aura's okay. I need to get more things. I need to get more things. So,
some tips and tricks, and release 3 build videos. You should definitely. Oh, damn good. That's the sad part, because Kavats and Sentinels dominate. By the way, still waiting for the Helmet Kavats. Hint hint. Wink wink. Nudge nudge. DE. Secondly, the Syandana is so stiff and it doesn't match Wukong at all. And lastly, the Prime Ephemera is just some particles orbiting him. Nothing special. This is basically the Prime Ephemera. I'm sorry, but I feel no effort was put into it. But yeah, everything else, 100%, 10 out of 10. The weapons and the Prime, love them. So the changes are pretty minuscule. 25 extra armor, 10 more energy, 20 extra shields, and increase the sprint speed by 0.05. That's pretty bad, but it's something. And I got 3 crazy type of Wukong builds for ya. Before we get into it, I do this pretty much like Rhino Stomp. It CCs everything in its AoE. So with your clone activated, you hold down the ability to stomp. Usually this will despawn the clone, but with the augment equipped, it will stomp instead. Crowd control. Oh yeah, so let's build for the Monkey King. For those who love Wukong and want to take him anywhere for any type of mission, especially missions that require crowd control. Oh yeah, Celestial Stomp. actually found a good use for this augment. There are some setbacks to this augment, and that being the stun duration doesn't scale off of duration mods. This mod works pretty much like Rhino Stomp. It CCs everything in its AoE. So with your clone activated, you hold down the ability to stomp. Usually this will despawn the clone, but with the augment equipped, it will stomp instead.
Yo, I've now decided that I ain't doing shit to do with this character. I was gonna figure out how to get Gloom, so...
And today we're going over how to get the Helminth segment, which, if you don't know, is this kind of cute little boyo here. The Helminth is used to swap out your Warframe's abilities, and you do need to be minimum mastery rank 8 in order to actually get and use the Helminth segment.
Suck your mother. I am only mastery rank not high enough, as I like to say. Fine, we're gonna be doing mastery rank shit in the meantime while I'm running around. Oh, Dread's done, isn't it? That's me, damn. The Dread. Now, what the hell does this thing do? I'm trying to just... guessing it's for this, yeah? The Dread, Anyway, accuracy much. What is this gun though? What does it do? Is my question. What does it do? Punch slash jump. Charge. I was going to see what it does in game. Let's just run it. Yeah. So I'm thinking what we do first. Let's just run some missions. Let's just yeah. What I want to do is. Oh yeah. I'll do a couple more quests here. Heart of Deimos. Gonna knock out some quests I don't really want or need. What I could just do.
Why are these fools still breathing my air? This is unacceptable!
You see how I said it would, the whole point of us, you know, playing, doing God of Mr. Prime? Yeah, that shit just got changed. But we're just gonna do that. Let's run that stream. Let's run that. Let's run that. Make sure that Tyler joins. Sorry guys, getting in and out. Sorry guys, one sec. Hey yo. Weird. Swear I just saw him.